master. Mother Queen's rising the chapter. Deja vu, tell you what I'm gonna do.
The crowd here at the United Center. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside, and let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Draymond Green's
He's the glue that holds the team together, DA. Always important to have a guy who can fire up his teammates.
And the Warriors bringing back the band coming into this season. Durant took $9 million less than the max. That enabled them to bring back every big-time contributor from their 2017 championship roster.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters, at the 2 and the 3. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at point. On defense, Golden State. Done with it. Outside, Levine. Over Thompson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Durant with it. Wade picks him up. Thompson passes to Green. The dish to Curry. And Thompson kicks to Durant. The screen from Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
Now, this is why guys love playing with Draymond Green. If you're open, he'll find you, and his feel for the game is amazing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wade sets the pick for Levine. Again, Levine missing. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Thompson in the corner. They get the rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Wade kicks to Mirotic from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, I think the best part of his tremendous three-point ability as a big man is just how much it stretches the defense.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Dunn dishes to Wade. Dunn passes to Wade. They set the screen. For 3, Levine. Again, Levine missing.
And just the kind of start you're hoping to avoid. 1 for 5 from the field here early on.
The screen from Thompson. Kicks it to Pachulia. Some nice passing by Golden State. Offensive rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Lopez outside. For 3, Levine. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Lets it go from deep. No good from Durant. Bulls trail by 5. And here is Dunn. From deep. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing. Chicago's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And last year, the Bulls, Greg, just didn't threaten anyone from outside.
I think a big problem has just been personnel. You know, some of the guys they brought in as shooters just really haven't panned out, and that lack of shooting from deep is why this offense can grow stagnant at times. And you gotta like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. Durant in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, don't let Kevin Durant start to percolate from outside that arc, because you're going to be in for a tough night.
Lopez outside. Over Pachulia. Lopez with another miss. Warriors leading by 6. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Second chance shot. And Lopez with a nice bucket inside. Lopez has got his first points of the night.
You know, one of the most impactful offensive rebounders in the game. Robin Lopez doing work.
Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Mirijic grabs the miss. And Chicago shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wade from outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Iguodala with the bucket.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. No good from Durant.
Yeah, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success, as he was not a highly regarded fighter.
There's obviously ways that you can get better as a player.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
You know, when he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, you know, how would you grade them?
I think they played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing they try to do hard.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Iguodala is at the 3, with Green playing the 4. And it's West in its center.
You know, if you ask most coaches in the league who is the best player off the bench, they'll probably tell you Andre Iguodala. He just gives you so much, right? The ability to be a playmaker, to make open shots. He's an incredible floor leader for the second unit. Everything you could ask for in a sub, it's Andre Iguodala.
Shot clock at 6. Dunn kicks to Holiday.
Come on, Shea!
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. And for Andre Iguodala, most coaches would tell you he is the best off-the-bench option in the league, but he doesn't look like he'll ever win a Sixth Man of the Year award.
And I think, Kevin, that goes to how the award is voted on more than it says anything about Andre Iguodala's impact on a basketball game. The Sixth Man of the Year is usually the highest scoring reserve. Iguodala's effect on winning goes well beyond putting points on the board.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Boy, you get Steph Curry rolling downhill in the open floor. He can finish off a break with such style.
Markkanen kicks to Wade over Iguodala. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Markkanen.
And I tell you what, somebody's draped all over him, and he's still able to connect.
You have a number of young teams in the league, Doris, with a lot of talent, but not many wins. Still in the process of learning how to win. What can a coach do to keep them confident and inspire them through the tough times, the growing pains?
You know, Kev, I think one thing you always hear coaches talk about is the process, and you can't skip steps. And so I think if you throw yourself into trying to get better every single day. And I would say look no further than Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, who started their careers on an Oklahoma City team that barely broke double-digit wins in the NBA, but both were diligent, both kept to the course, and both continued to work hard. And now you've got two guys who really are MVP-level kind of guys.
And don't you see the stair step, too, for a guy like Kawhi Leonard, who every year picks up something different to do to enhance his overall game?
You know, that's a great point. The Spurs would tell you they built his game brick by brick.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's stolen by Green. Now Thompson. Now the feed to Iguodala. Picked by West. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And Steph Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Chicago, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Leaner from distance. The Bulls keep it alive. It's stolen by Green. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Dunn. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Golden State. They're on a 14-2 run here. Curry. It's rebounded by Portis.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him. Guys, think about the impact Steph Curry has had on the next generation of players, right? Kids all over are shooting three-point bombs and trying to handle the basketball like Steph Curry. He has changed the game at a generational level with his ability to score it. Oh, he'd like to have that one back. He almost never get that wide open a look.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Warriors leading by 20. West, right side. No one near him. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open look from mid-range that goes by the wayside. You can tell he's upset.
Markkanen with it. Working on Green. Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Count the basket. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the focus there by Marketing? Terrific at keeping his eyes on the basket, not letting the D affect his rhythm.
Iguodala with the bucket.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Here's Portis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Portis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Green outside, and no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And so it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing, it's going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not really.
And it's just about time now.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. One guy. Dunn and Levine, their backcourt. Mirotic at the power forward with Lopez in the middle. And it's Wade in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Well, Greg, that's a huge error. You can't afford to make these kinds of mistakes when you're already playing from behind.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. Thompson outside from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And in terms of just how explosive this Warriors team can be, they can get hot over a course of a few minutes. And Doris just put a team away. The way they can shoot from deep and then play defense is just overwhelming.
How often have we seen, Kev, the game might be a 2 or 3 possession game, and within seconds, all of a sudden, they're up 20. They're incredibly deep shooting. Their ability to play off their own made shots and build momentum can steamroll a team.
Bulls trail by 21. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Outside Durant. Curry dishes to Durant. Pachulia kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago calls timeout.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
And last season, Doris, we saw the flashes of potential for what Chris Dunn can be, taken 5th overall out of Providence in the draft, and didn't have the easiest time adjusting. But you can see where he'll be a value to this team down the line.
Right, and I think due to the years of experience he had in college, everyone expected Chris Dunn to make an immediate splash. It takes everyone a different amount of time to adjust to the NBA. Dunn has proven he can play NBA-level defense. Now the offense has to catch up.
Warriors leading by 21, and the basket by Curry.
I'm not sure there's a more dangerous catch-and-shoot player in the NBA than Steph Curry. If you give him space, look out.
Here's Dunn, guarded by Curry. From outside the arc. Great tee that time from Curry.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Mirotic. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Thompson in the corner. Again, the miss by Thompson. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Durant, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Mirotic. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
And here's Golden State. They've got an 8-0 run. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the three off target.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Doris, back in college, you were named to the All-Big East team. What an honor. You've been a broadcaster for Big East games in college basketball. Any players from that conference who would say, in your opinion, are better pros than they were in college?
Well, I think Josh Hart from Villanova would be a player that I'm curious to see what level of effect he has at the NBA level. He's not a guy who's going to blow you away with his athleticism, but all he did at Villanova was win. He's got one national championship to his credit. He was an effective two-way player in the Big East. Does he translate to the pros? I can't wait to see.
And Doris, multiple years at the college game, too.
Kevin, I think that perception is changing. There was a time where if you were a four-year college player, you were frowned upon in the NBA. I think because of the age and experience, GMs and coaches are now looking at those guys who spend multiple years in college in a vastly different and much more positive light.
Very interesting thought.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. McCaw's got his first bucket of the night.
It has not been pretty, and you just wonder when they're going to start showing some more fight at that end of the floor. It has to happen at some point.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Wade outside. Over Durant. He doesn't hit that one. And Golden State will come the other way.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
He feeds it to Livingston. Golden State moving it around. Outside Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
Lopez passes to Levine. 20 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer, Wade. Wade missing again.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Durant. Again, Durant missing.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Nick Young. McCaw is out there with Livingston. Then there's West, and it's McGee in at the center position. And Chicago shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Felicio. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
Boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
Livingston kicks to McGee. Pass to McCaw. Shoots the three. The rebound by Zipser. And here are the Bulls now. Trying his luck deep. Here's Felicio. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
Boy, I'll tell you, Greg, that's just inexcusable. All they had to do was box him out. You learn a lesson the hard way in that instance.
Holiday brings the double team, and there's the pass to West, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. Holiday dishes to Grant. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Stolen by Grant. Here we go, one-on-one. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end. Not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Outside Holiday. Shoots the three. They get it back. Felicio kicks to Zipser. Puts up a three. The Bulls get it back in a new 24. Felicio, the pass to Zipser. Puts up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pick by West.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And so it's Golden State with it. Now here's Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Young for 2. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now this is where Pachulia has made his living, right? On the offensive board, so crafty.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Lets it go. And that one comes up a bit short. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
West a screen on Grant. Livingston with it. For 3, West. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Felicio's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Steph Curry.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Felicio kicks to Grant. 3-pointer. And again, Chicago. No good. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pick by West. There's the pick. Nick Young on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Mirotic kicks to Grant. Tries to snap the cold streak, and the three ball is good.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.